Hello, dear friends. Welcome to this program, Our Moments with God, where I try to share with you my simple and humble reflections on the daily Mass readings in an informal way, with the hope that this will help you and me in our spiritual journey, in making a contact with the divine, and eventually even establishing a friendship with God. And if you're interested to subscribe to this channel, you may please go to the end of the video, and where you find my picture, you may please click on that and you will find an option to subscribe. You may subscribe, and if you like the video, you may also please share it with others. Thank you. We started the week on Monday with the Gospel of Matthew, with the Beatitudes, beautiful Beatitudes. And then, if the next day on Tuesday, Jesus said, "You are the salt of the earth and you are the light of the world." And after having said that, there is a whole series of his statements that come in the gospel, where again and again he keeps saying, it was, you were told in the past, do this and do that, but now I tell you, do this. And as you remember, uh, for example, on Thursday he said, you have heard it was said to your ancestors, you shall not kill, and whoever kills will be liable to judgment. But I say to you, whoever is angry with his brother or sister will be liable to judgment, and whoever whoever says to his brother Racha will be answerable to the Sanhedrin, and whoever says you fool will be liable to fiery Gehenna. This is very kind of strict observation and rather strict demand from Jesus. And yesterday, if you remember, he had said, if your right hand causes you to sin, tear it out and throw it away. It is better for you if to lose one of your members than to have your whole body thrown into Gehenna. Again, he said, it was said to you, whoever divorces his wife must give her a bill of divorce, but I say to you. So what we find actually is that each time he is saying, it was told to you like this, but I say this to you. And today, he goes further and says, you have heard that it was said to your ancestors, do not take a false oath, but make good to the Lord all that you vow. But I say to you, again you see he's coming to his statements, but I say to you, do not swear at all, not by heaven, for it is God's throne, nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, nor by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great King. Do not swear by your head, for you cannot make a single hair white or black. Let your yes mean yes, and your no mean no. Anything more is from the evil one. Yeah, he had mentioned you are the salt of the earth, and then he had said also, I have not come to abolish the law, but to fulfill the law. And this is what he had meant. Each time he said, I have come to fulfill the law, he was saying it was told to you like this, but I tell you this. This is the fulfillment of the law. And he is setting a whole new parameter. He is setting a whole new standard for us to live our Christian life. But as in his time, it also happens in our own time, that we continue to live in that old fashion, because that is what our selfishness, that is what our needs, that is what drives us, our desires, our lust drives us to live according to our own selfishness. But Jesus is saying, no, I tell you do this. And therefore sometimes it is a big challenge for people to follow Jesus. And particularly today's gospel, you see, he says, If you mean to say yes, you say yes. If you mean to say no, say no. Don't go around beating the bush or make excuses. And many people think that it is okay to tell white lies, because that with that you can escape for the moment from the situation and it does not harm anybody. No, but Jesus is saying just the opposite. That is not enough. When you say no, say no. When you say yes, then say yes. You do not have to swear by God or swear by anything. You know who are these people who swear by God or swear by the other things? Those who are not confident of themselves, because they do not carry the image of God in which He created us. When we carry God within us, when we carry our image of God that He has created us in, then we are, and our ways and God's ways are compatible with each other, and therefore we do not need to say what we do not mean, and we do not need to make false promises, or we do not need to swear to try to convince somebody. If they take your word, well and good. If they don't take your word, well and good. You don't have to convince them. If you are sure that God is with you and what is coming out of your mouth is God's word and inspired by God, and that you are answerable to God. If you would like to subscribe to this channel, you may please subscribe now, and I wish you all the very best.